Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll, and tonight I come to you with what you see here, the criers of those lovely little F&B dolls. Now, the thing is that I've taken them apart, and it's been quite the ordeal. And this is what you're looking at. This is called the bellows right in here. This is the bellow. And you can see that the bellow is seen its better day. Now the material that it's using, it seems to be a thin material, and it's rusted, of course, over the years. But what I'm looking at here is that it's been pinched between two pieces of metal. So you have this outer piece of metal and this inner, and they've taken the bellow and they've pinched it in there. I did one here and I can't seem to get it apart. It's like it's almost like glued together. I don't know how in the world to get it off. The only thing I can think of to do is to take this bellow, take this piece of cloth here, and put white glue on it to make it nice, a little bit stiffer, and maybe do both sides with some white glue, and then take it and then go around with it like this, and then I can glue it on the outside here with some really good glue. Go all the way around so until I get right around like this. Now I've got my bellows. See? I have to glue this all down like this too, all the way down. It has to be glued tight because you don't want the air to get in. Okay, so now that once I get that done, then I can take it and put it probably back in, and let's see if we can get it to work. I don't know. Do I even have to glue, like put the Elmer's glue on it? The material seems to be a little bit like this material. Seems to be thinner than this. So I don't know if this is the right stuff. Maybe I should go with a thinner. I got thinner, so I can go with a thinner piece of material, which is what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do. Is go with something thinner, but it feels like there's something on top of it, like they put glue on top of it. You know how you get that nice stiff material, like once you do that, and then you can do it, or maybe they starched it. It's starch, you know. Back in that day, maybe they starched it. I'm wondering, because there is a stiffness to this material, but it is muslin material. It's a very thin piece of muslin. So I think this is going to be too thick. I got to go with something thinner, and I got thin down there. So to make this, to go around like this, so this is actually how much material I'm going to need. So I've got really too much material. Okay, so there we go. That's what I'm in need of. To go around this here, where's this thing here? So if I can go around this here, actually there was more material, okay, than what we're seeing here. So if I was to glue this around, like this, go all the way around, okay, so here we are, we went around. This is not going to meet because you can see it's just not going to. If I can glue this on the outside, glue all the way down like this, then what you do is you put this, I'm going to use this one for right now. You put this down in here like this, and then you got to almost like glue. There has to be enough material so that it overhangs on the outside here. But it's got to be able to go up and down, up and down, up and down. It just doesn't seem there's enough material. This is why I think they wore out. They didn't give it enough material. I'm going to give it a little bit more length. So I would think I'm going to go with this length, but not this material. Something thinner. So I hope you're enjoying what you're seeing here. This is a whole different ball of wax here. This one kind of got mutilated. They had taken off the bottom part here. Where is it? Or is it still on? Oh yeah, this one here is okay, but we'll use this one here as our example here. But what happened here that this did not come off? Maybe the material has still got some of the cardboard on it. Oh yeah, right there. There's some of the cardboard that fell off of that. Because you got to have it so that the air doesn't get in. Darn it. I have some more up in my thing there I can bring down. But anyways, I'm not looking at getting them in the doll, all these back in the doll. If I can get one or two back in, I'll be happy. But it just seems again like this material has been something done to it. I got a feeling it's I wonder if it's been starched. I'm going to do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take two pieces of material, this thin material. I'm going to do one with glue and one with starch. And we're going to feel the difference and see if they feel the same. So that's something I'm going to work on coming up here. I'm going to come out here. It's getting on to midnight here, so I'm getting ready to go back inside the house. I'm hungry. I need something to eat. But, yeah, I'm just, I know it's midnight, not a good time to eat, but I'm hungry. I can't help it. I won't sleep tonight. Sometimes I just have like a little thing of cup of soup. And that'll do me for the night, you know. It's something light, you know, enough just in a piece of toast or something, you know. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. But I'm almost wondering if that's something that we'll be looking at here. That's no good, that brush. Anyhow, I hope you like what you're seeing here. I got my mind's all over the place right now, but I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try 2 pieces of material, one that is glued, one that is starched. That's going to be my tomorrow job to do. I've had enough for today because I've been sewing and everything else, and my neck is sore from bending over it so much. So I've had enough. But we got a lot on the go here. I'm going to hope that I can save this one here. Maybe we can get this one working. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what we can get done to it, you know. But, yeah. Something's got to happen. So anyways, stay tuned. More to come. I hope you like what you're seeing here. My mind's just kind of all over right now, trying to figure this out. This one, like I said, it works. So, surprisingly, it works. So I'm going to get that one back into a doll. So more or less, you got to shake your baby. You know, it's not a mama crier. It's just a crier. You know, and that doesn't even sound like it's more like a squeak. You know, but it is what it is. That's, you know, that's what we're going to get from these. But anyways, I hope you like what you're seeing here. I'm very interested in trying to fix, you know, at least try to fix one up. You know, that's my my thing here. That I'm just trying to learn them. And if I can get just a couple of them working again. I've got a whole box full that go to a lot of my dolls up in the attic there. It'd be nice to just sit and learn how to do these. And interesting, isn't it? But how they did all this back then. And but I'm wondering if that's what they did. They either starched it or they put glue on it. Tell me what you think down below, what they did to the material. This material, there was more to it. You can see it's been I've ripped it, you know, because it actually overlapped out here like this. And then you put this thing on, whoops, not that. You put this on top. Oh, no, wait a minute. You put the material here. This is what they did. This is supposed to be the bottom. They glued the material. You can see the glue. They glued this, and then this pinched it, okay? And then they put, it's in there now, and then they just put this on top. This didn't pinch any material at all. This did down here, and the material would be up along here like this, and they just cut it along here so you don't see so much. When they probably put it in, there was probably material that went up higher, and they just cut it down to there and went around, you know. So it's probably a lot like this. This here is not, this is probably the width that I'm really needing. And it's not an exaggerated width at all. This is just what was ripped off, and you need more to hang over the side, and then they cut it, you know. But I think this is going to be too thick. I need thinner, so I'll get some thinner muslin and try the 2 ways out: starch and glue. And we'll heavily starch. I got some starch here where you can do heavy starch, and then we'll do glue, and we'll just dip it in starch. Maybe that's what I'll do. Don't think I'll iron it on. I think I'll just dip it in starch and see how it does. Got my old brain just a thinking here at this late hour. Well, it's not that late, but late enough at night. Just thinking about this, how I'm going to do this. But anyways, it's exciting. And I love new things, trying out new things here. Than just working on dolls all the time. So anyways, thank you for joining me. Lots to come. And I'm working on my my Casper. I'll give you an update right now. Casper, I took off the milliput. It wasn't working because I tried to airbrush him and it didn't work. And I thought, no. So I put some E6000 glue on him, and that glued it and got him looking good here. So that is what he was needing, is some glue. And then I'm going to airbrush him. So I got to put something new here for his eyebrow, because I'm trying to keep the eyebrows, the eyes, and the eye shadowing. and then spray paint him white. So I kept this little bit down here because we won't see that. So anyways, lots coming. I got lots on the go here. And it's just a matter of getting it all put together here. And yeah, I need to put some new tape on here because they're starting to come off their tape. It's not sticking. So I'll put some new tape on, and there we go. We're on the go here. But anyways, lots going on in my corner of the world here when it comes to dolls. But I think what I'm going to do is just airbrush this one side and just see how, like I want to take the glue and sand some of this glue off because it's too wide, and just let it stick to this one little area all the way down here. So it's not too bad as you come down here. It's just up here it's a little bit too much glue on this on each side. So if I can come along and just maybe shave some of that glue off, that'd be great. So anyways, thanks for joining me. Like I said, I've got lots on the go right now. This has been a real experiment for me. Experiment and experience. An experiment, experiment. I don't know. But it's been both of those things. So interesting. I'm really enjoying it and loving it. So good stuff all the way around. You know, even if I never ever get him painted properly again, just understanding what plastic can do and everything, and that's the biggest part for me, is understanding that and acknowledging that and how to work with it. So thanks again for joining me. Bye bye.